Hello YouTube. This is from Spot channel, from Spot Poland, and today we will talk about very interesting topic about your motivation, about your focus, and how to stay productive. Today I will talk with Hovhannes. Hovhannes, please introduce yourself.
So I'm Hovhannes Darlakian, and I work as a lead software engineer, and I also make some videos on YouTube about educational content about software engineering and about productivity and self-development.
Okay, can we share the link to your YouTube channel in this description to our video?
Sure, I give permission.
Thank you. Okay, so first of all, we will talk about some people are not always achieve their goals. Yep. So and why it's happening. So what do you think about this?
To understand why it's happening, like we can go like back from the history and why human beings needs to achieve some goals, because in older times, like the only one goal was to survive and to eat something, and to do it, like human beings needs to do hunting, yes, and then come and like feel the enjoyment and eat something. But in nowadays, the problem is that like the goals are not always to being alive and just like get something for our life to eat.
You mean that right now is motivation something like buy a new iPhone for yourself? Yep.
Yes.
Instead of stay alive.
Yes, exactly.
And this goal is
for some
so
people
easy.
it's also like the same to stay alive.
Okay.
So and also there are some things like for that in older times to get that enjoyment, that dopamine, like that feelings like that we get from our dopamine was that when we hunted, we eat, and we got that enjoyment. Yes, and now like we have a lot of social networks like TikTok, YouTube short videos, and when you look at them, watch them constantly, you get that enjoyment. And like our brain is actually have very good optimization, and it wants to like do the most optimal and shorter way, and it doesn't understand like is it for our survival or we just watching some stupid videos and it is nothing for us. And that because our brain like just wants to watch that short and not interesting video, but not useful videos for our life. And that because like it's always hard to focus on real work that we need for our survival, for our like life, for our work, to get money, to eat, and we just want to watch something stupid.
Okay, so do you mean that we need to ban TikTok like in USA and stop watching it?
It's already banned?
As I remember, they have plans, and from 2024 it would be banned in one state. I don't remember the name of the state, but this is not source of truth. I'm not sure.
No, in my opinion, you just should try to control your focus, and it is the most important thing, because it was quite popular topic like a few years ago how to be motivated, but for like now, as I can see, it's more popular topic to get your focus. And there's a very good book about, I don't remember the name because I read it a lot of years ago. It was about like this is not, we don't need now time management, we now need more focus management, and it's very important to control our focus now and understand like when to enjoy something, to watch something, and when we need to work and like find the real balance.
Okay, so you mean that if we have some motivation, if we have focus, it's enough to achieve the goal. I mean that if you're already very motivated, you want to achieve some goal, and your time management is bad, yeah, because I don't know, you do the wrong task in wrong time. So you mean that this is actually enough to achieve your goal?
It depends how much hours will you give yourself to grow per day, and how much hours like will you give yourself to have a fun. And if you want like big success, you should give more time to work, learn,
I like the
study.
topic that you touch, that we actually need measurable goals that can be measurable, that can be doable, well describe it, and so on. This is I don't remember this technique called STAR.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice. About the motivation in nowadays. So, do you think that this is hard to keep motivated on making some task today?
It is impossible to keep motivated. You just have motivations at the beginning of something, and then you just should have some discipline in your life, because like motivation is like you burn, like you make a fire, and like, but if there is a wind, so you never can like keep that fire. So you just need to have constantly like habits to do something per day to just reach what you need, to just reach your goals. Because like even if you will read like some motivational books every day, like they will not keep always your motivation. So no one like motivated to go every day to work, to study.
It's actually a very interesting topic, because I heard about this, that that there is no need for you to be very, very, very smart to make something, because the most thing that is valuable is your that you do the things in one time, and you do it always, even if you don't have the motivation. And when I read about this was an interesting story about one guy that is very, very, very smart, that his IQ is very big, I don't know, about 300, so big number. And the interesting thing is that this person just so he didn't have any big achievements, like I make some interesting rule or a lot of things in math or physics. So he just did things that he liked, and most of all he liked farming. So he's a farmer. These are things that he liked, but at the same time he's one of the smartest men alive. Yep. And we see a lot of people that are not very smart. So you can open Twitter, TikTok, read latest news about submarine. Yep. They spent about 125K. This is very big money for me. I don't know about you. Yep. And but they are, I don't know, motivated, but they make something regularly, and that's why they have this money. So they achieve their goals.
Yeah, some people have very big luck to just like fully enjoy what they do, but in my opinion, like they have a lot of days that they don't want to do it. So if you like, the good thing is in motivation is you can be like from one small town, one small country, from one small city, and you can just read some book about some guy that was like you, and but he like changed his life. And the most of people that achieve very big goals, like as you know, they are usually from small towns, for poor families or something, and you just read it and you think, okay, like why not me? So I also can do it. And it can trigger you to start to work, but like the next steps is already depends on your discipline, and you always can't like be in that level. Or okay. So
yep. And this is things that stop you from doing something. Yep. So so this is maybe the question to you, what do you think about the procrastination? So this is like you're already motivated, you know your goal, yeah, but then you just don't do it. So instead of this, you looking into TikTok. So we already talked that you have some dopamine. This is some chemistry that you get this satisfaction not from achieving your goal, but what to do to avoid procrastination. So do you have any, I don't know, any ideas?
Yeah, I actually continuously like testing the productivity techniques on myself, and right now it is actually a very famous fact that for the most of people the most productive time is the morning. So in the morning, like I decided for myself when I wake up, and the first things
at 4 a.m.
Not now yet. 7:30 yet.
Oh,
or
okay.
till 8, like maximum
Morning for
7:30,
you guys.
yes.
Yep. Okay.
So, and the first first hour, I just don't watch anything, any video that is interesting for me, just to not make my brain to like get a lot of enjoyment about like things that I don't need or that morning. And I just like drink coffee, take my shower, and do breakfast.
How? Because compared to me, I always in the morning I get up, I watch some TikTok. Yep. I get this dopamine, and so I have nothing to regret. I'm happy with this. But how long have you take this? So how long for you it's take to when you get up? Yep. And when you are ready to go, I don't know, to work or start to work. So how long it take for you?
It is about an hour, like so, like wake up, the morning routine, and then I just try approximately 2 hours to do like deep work. I just turn timer in my phone, and I sit next to my desk, and like I have some. It was very important technique that I like heard about it. I open some docs, some empty docs in some place, and if I have like some distractions, ideas that you always have when you want to work, like even I don't know, to pay your bills or something, I just write down there, and like my brain starting to think, okay, like it kept in somewhere. I will not
In the morning
forget
you
it.
make to-do list.
It is not in the morning to do list. It's when I do deep work. While I'm doing the deep work, I have some empty page open for notes, and all distractions, ideas that I need to do, I just write down there.
Okay.
And
Nice technique.
yes, and the second important thing, like if I don't, if even I have some hard task and I can't like solve it, so you always want to like just go out and like drink something and again come back. I don't do it. I just like don't go from my desk till like the time is finished. And like I teach my brain that you should
Need to
just
focus.
yes, you need to focus. You need to like till you will not fix it, you will not go, or at least like you have an hour or 2 hours.
Okay, it's very nice. I can compare with my morning, so till the dinner. So when I get up, it takes for me to about 2 hours, hour and a half or 2 hours. And also I need to walk with my dog. This is one extra hour. And here for guys that watch us, so they need to decide what you want to do. To be happy and watch TikTok. No. To be happy and watch TikTok in the morning, and that's why we'll spend about 2 hours to get up. Yep, to be ready to do work. Yep, or spend 1 hour. Okay, let's go in the ways that this will take only 30 minutes for you. Yep, every day because you're watching TikTok and you are slowly. Then this means that in a week, this is okay. In the week we have 5 working days. This is about 2.5 hours. And if your hour, I don't know, cost about $10 $10. Yep. If you work in a B2B, I don't know, or employee contract, so you need to calculate what is your salary. Yep. So you can understand you lost about how many $20 a week, and you can invest them in something
exactly.
more better.
Like time
is money
everywhere. Yeah, and it's also like depends, like early it is very subjective topic, because for me personally it works like that. If I don't do any distractions in the morning, I can do like the most important tasks in the morning. Even when I come to office, I try till like till like 12 or 1 p.m. I don't talk to anyone. I just say only I say just hi.
And what about daily Scrum meeting?
It is 3 p.m. in our project.
Oh, lucky you. Okay.
For work, it's okay. Just only like work or can be meetings. But like with friends, with colleagues, like I try to not drink coffee or discuss something before I do that deep work, because even I felt like I figured out for myself, if I even like talk to something 5 minutes with my colleague in some topic, I lost my focus and it's super hard for me to get it back. A lot of people like are more focused and always were more focused. From the school, it was hard for me to be focused.
Yeah, but okay, right now we're talking mostly about the focus, but about the procrastination when I don't know, maybe you already know what to do, yep, but just what you say, yep, that you focus in the morning, yep, but I feel like I sometimes do, yep, I know that I need to do something in the morning, yep, but I say, okay, I see this goal, but I don't want to do it, yep. It's better for me to see TikTok, yep, and some videos or Instagram. So what's the problem? So how this can be fixed? Does it make a sense? I don't know, to turn off the phone for yourself, or what is the best option? What do you think about this?
In my opinion, like to put some rejections or like some limits on phone, it doesn't work good. So for me, it's like that. How much do you want it? So if you really like want to be very focused person, for example, and so every morning it is very hard to just focus and you are procrastinating a lot, and you just like I'm just personal ask myself like, okay, like it will be one more day, and like you see, like for example, a few months we already do this, like we procrastinating and we are not focused, and like, and it will be always like that. If you will not do it right now, it will be always like that. And it actually also one more thing that works for me, even for work, even for workouts, like I do things every day. I try to not skip it even one day, and if I do it every day, after like fifth or sixth day, it's already become a habit and it's more easy to do.
Okay, let's switch to another topic. Very interesting too. So I believe it's especially for IT guys. It's very it's topic that for 100% need to be discussed. This is multitasking. So, what do you think about the multitasking?
Yeah.
Hard question, yeah.
Actually, yes. So the short answer, of course, like it's better to just focus one time on one task once, but it is impossible if you are working on IT. Like it is impossible just to do it. So
As JavaScript, yep, developer, we will say that you can make your work asynchronous, yep. So just make your job, yep. Stop somewhere in the middle.
yeah, the problem is that we are single-threaded.
We're single-threaded, yep. It's very hard. Yeah, but from my perspective, yeah, making usually people multitasking during the meetings, especially daily meeting, and usually it's not very good because at the same time when you need the comment from this person stopped. This person answer very slow, and this person stopped. Oh, okay, please repeat the question once again. Say something, blah blah blah, and so on. So I believe that multitasking, this is the problem of better organization of the work.
Yeah, also it is very hard for our brain, because like we try to focus on this two things like at the same time, and like try to listen what in the meetings are talking and what we are doing, and we can be super tired after that meeting, that even it will be so hard to solve some issues, some problems. uh, so in my opinion, to like avoid it, it's better to have like some short periods of like daily, after this morning, like a bit 1 2 hour deep work, like have like some short periods of deep work, like 30-minute works. And because like if you will have some urgent email or some urgent message, Like if you will answer after 30 minutes, like no one will die.
Yeah, very good answer. Yeah, thank you for this. And so I don't know. As a conclusion, the only things that we can do to avoid multitasking for yourself and for our team is to think about the process and make meetings not so long. Because from my perspective, the meetings that last more than 30 minutes, it's very hard to focus. Yeah, but this for me. I cannot. It's hard for me to focus more than 30 minutes. Then I understand that if I can skip and not focus on this, I think I will. I think I wouldn't focus on this.
Because you watch TikToks in the morning.
Or during the daily meeting. Everyone talking about I do this thing, I have trouble in this, and Artyom looking for TikTok. Okay. Let's see what is with submarine near the Titanic. Yep.
Yeah, it also depends, I think, on the culture of the person, from which country he or she is, because like some cultures they really like to not keep it short and like to talk very not
I know the people that like to schedule a meeting for you for something that can be written just like a message in Teams or in Telegram or whatever you use.
Yeah.
And I once have this interesting meeting like, so I'm a resource manager too as you, and I need to work with people to understand are they staffing the project and so on. This just for people that watching us and don't know us. Yeah. And I have the meeting one person just schedule. So actually not scheduled. He just wrote, okay, I need to call with you. Okay. And I say something urgent. Yes, this is urgent. Okay, no problem. I find the time slot, and okay, let's call. I'm calling him, and okay, what's happening? I was assigned to the project. Okay. And what else? Yep, this is all that I want to say. Okay. Yeah, but this is strange because from my perspective, if you can write something in the Teams, there is no need to make a call. Yep, and when you have a call, so why usually calls are more than 30 minutes? Because you need to go deep into details what is happening, what you want to discuss. So, for example, I don't know, you have several buttons and you need to make some color for this button. Yep, and need to choose this. Yeah, typical problem of front-end engineers. What color should be this button? Yep, and instead of send the topics that we need to discuss, I don't know, bug tickets and so on. Yep, so what we want to discuss, just schedule the meeting with some general summary in this meeting. Yep, and then start to discuss. I understand when there is about, I don't know, more than 5 people. Of course, not all of them will look through the body of the email. Okay, but if you wanna to be productive, this is the practice that I at least try to use. The write all the things there, and then meetings are going really faster.
Action items.
No. Action items. This is things that is after the meeting, so info and so on. Yep. But this is the descriptions that we want to discuss.
Yeah, and even you can ask the person that wants meeting with you, like even in chat, like please write down the topics that you want to discuss, and I will like understand how much time can I make for the meeting.
Yep, and this helps to stay productive and stay focused because before the meeting, it would be easy for you to find some. So imagine your meeting scheduled for tomorrow. Yep, I send you the body, and there are the descriptions. I want to discuss this, and I have these problems, these blockers. So I will read through this if I have time, and maybe I will just write you the message right now even. Yep, because I'm multitasking. Yep, and you will get this answer instead of scheduling the meeting and wait for, I don't know, several days sometimes.
Yeah, actually, it is very like a nice, good note, because when you usually ask for people like even when you like you are team leader and someone say like I have a question and I always ask to like write down every time that you come to me with questions, just write down like what is the problem and at least 3 ways that you try to solve it and you couldn't solve it. And usually people go and while like writing that 3 ways they're solving the problem.
Yeah, this is very nice like hack that you ask every time. So, what is your solution? What do you think about this? And then you just write, yep, good, yes, nice, okay, go.
Yeah, because engineer is a mindset, like we are underestimating it, but like people that usually have like 1-2 years of experience, like they don't have yet like that fully engineer mindset to just try to like that problem solving mindset, and it is like the most important part to being experienced and being a like senior engineer, that you have already that mindset, because sometimes you think that someone is lazy or why he can't understand it, but it is so hard to really like get that understanding, problem solving thinking. And so we should just if you are like more experienced, you should just teach less experienced your teammates how try to like develop your that problem solving mindset.
Yeah, and this actually the next, so you go very good to the next point that I want to discuss. This is task switching. Yep. So because I think that there is a popular opinion that task switching, this is bad time management, but I think that not for 100% this is. Yeah, because um, sometimes you plan the work, you plan something, even you was focused during the grooming. Yep. You didn't multitask. Yep. So you discuss with the team which steps need to be done, but then appears something strange. Yep. Something unpredictable, because I don't know, because a project is about more than 10,000 lines of code. Yep. And to fully understand the scope of work during the planning, you need really start to do it, and you need to spend about several hours. And of course, you can plan, you can make very good plan, but you will spend you will spend a lot of time for the planning. Yep. Instead of doing. And when you make this plan, at the same time, someone or maybe you needs then to return and to do this work, but you already forget about this, and this is actually switching too.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, but like we should accept it that mostly like even the engineering world is not ideally, and so if something is not too bad, it's good. It's normal.
Yes, yes. How to say this polite, I don't know, but sometimes it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep, it happens, and that's why we need to sometimes switch from the work. And I like that there is very so this is stories that happens with me just this Friday, that our customer came to us and say, this is urgent feature and we need to do it right now. We need to do it. We need to do it ASAP. We need to deploy this Monday, or I or if not this, then in the end of the week, and no delays and so on, because we have complaints from our customers. And so they like this feature, they very like, but there is one little case that ruins everything.
Yeah.
And you need to switch, yep, to do it, yep, to plan it. And the most interesting thing is that just on Thursday we have the planning, and in this day, in the beginning of the sprint, the customer came and say, guys, we have something urgent and need to redo this. And okay, we need to replan this all again. Why not?
Yeah, and that's because it's important that in the planning, like all team is attending on the planning, and they don't watch TikTok while meetings.
This
That
is
you
true.
switch
Yeah.
task or give to someone, like everyone
Customer
knows.
should not watch TikTok when customer make planning.
Yeah, make the right task.
Okay, nice. Okay. And going back to motivation. So, can you give the advice to our subscribers, the silver bullet that will help to all of them, how to stay focused in any time, any condition, I don't know, and so on. Some, I don't know, maybe some pills.
I can say like the same like I did for me.
Mm-hmm.
It just like to give to yourself some rules. Even it can start from very small. Even it can
Mm-hmm.
start from 1 hour, one deep work
Mm-hmm.
per day, 1 hour just
Mm-hmm.
because for I believe for a lot of people, like even to focus 1 hour it is so hard, but if you do deep work 2 hour per day, it can be like way more productive than just 8 hour not be focused, and at the end you feel like you worked but you
Mm-hmm.
didn't finish anything. So like you should accept that, okay, I will do in these 2 hours most of work
Mm-hmm.
for day, and then I may like do some meetings or some education or something, and to have like the clear vision, clear schedule of your day
Mm-hmm.
in your brain, like it can make you more motivated and not have that feeling that you just like do nothing. You just work but not
Mm-hmm.
efficiently, just like to have that in your mind that you work really efficiently, you do what you want to do,
Nice,
what is
nice.
planned.
Okay, let's try to give some advices to lead developers that are watching us. If they're watching us, I don't know. Is it an our target audience? Let's try. Let's try to do it. Um, so maybe it's not for the leaders, but maybe for developers that want to become leaders. So should be should leader be self motivated?
At least it should show that he's self-motivated.
Uh-huh.
I think that team lead just should show that he also like do what needed to do. Just
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
he it is more harder work that because you should be more focused not only
mm-hmm,
on your
mm-hmm,
task but to another people tasks, or maybe some if you're a manager your like unit members.
mm-hmm.
So at least you should show from your example that okay, it is time for meeting. You are fully focusing on one-to-ones or on some meetings. Just share with like your experience with your example
Mm-hmm.
that you just do what needed to be done. It's not all about just motivation. I don't believe too much on motivation. So
Mm-hmm.
you will not achieve anything if you will just rely on our motivation.
Okay, okay.
Fuck motivation.
Okay, nice. About the motivation, and if we're going about self motivation and personal motivation, if all things start to go wrong, yep. So you plan for yourself to do something, I don't know, in a week, yeah, but you understand that you work hard and so on, but you didn't complete even 10% of the work that you plan for the week, yep, and everything goes wrong. So from the one perspective you work bad and from the other perspective, I don't know, there is some things that outside of your control, they also make something bad for you and they interrupt your work. So for example, what example can I give? We tried to make this video for a long time, but there was no capacity from my side,
Mm-hmm.
no capacity from your side, because you was ill, I was ill, and so
Mm-hmm.
on. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And how to stay motivated, how to complete this work overall.
When I like decide to do something, I
Uh-huh.
just set up my mind that I will do it when I will not have any energy, any motivation,
Mm-hmm.
a lack of time. So I always like think about the worst scenario that it can happen to do it. Like okay, like for example, even to wake up 8 or 7:30 in the morning. For a lot of people, it's very easy. Not for me. That because I give the example.
Mm-hmm.
So I just set up myself that I will wake up at 7:30 when I like hadn't enough sleep,
Mm-hmm.
when I slept very bad, or I will focus on these 2 hours when I don't have any mood or any focus, or the task is not too clean for me. But even like I say, okay, I will sit here and just will look at my code, but I will sit here. So the same with everything. Like I will do it like depends on anything, and it can be about short-term goals like that, and it can be like obviously to your long-term goals about like passing some job interview or like level upping your level in some company. You should just okay in any external like this any external shit like I will do it. I will anyway do it, even it will take me 5 years.
Maybe will express my opinion about how to stay motivated when everything is wrong. I don't think that there is some common ways that will suit to all of us, but I think that the best way is just to set up the goal that is worth it.
Exactly.
Yep. But at the same time, this is things that I saw a lot of times, especially in when people make investments. I saw this when people make the startups. When from the first view, it looks like very very good ideas that will make you, I don't know, famous and will bring you a lot of money. Yep. But people start to do it, make an MVP of this, and from the stage of MVP, you understand that this is things that no one will use, and it's not interesting for anyone. But people keep investing their time, keep investing their money to the servers. I don't know, and I think that when everything goes wrong, you need to make a step back, look from the outside, review your goals, and understand, should we proceed with this or should we stop and forget about this, because these investments are just lost.
Yeah.
Forget about this money, forget about your time, and that's all. Just go someone else
Yeah.
and proceed.
Passion is very important.
Yeah. If we're talking about burnout, so what do you think about how to solve it or how to work with your burnout?
So the first thing, I when I feel like really tired, I look my day and what I do outside of the work, and what is my morning routine, what is my evening routine. Because if I will like sit 3 hours before sleep on a gadget, of course I will sleep bad and I will not have any energy on the next day. So the first thing, like to check your daily habits, how much are the good habits and how much are bad habits. Because if you don't have good habits, when you make good habits in, for example, morning or evening routine, actually you are replacing them with good habits, your bad habits with good, because like everyone have habits, just we have usually bad ones. Like it's not all about smoking or something, even like before sleep to be all few hours in gadget, it is also bad habit. So in summary, just to look at your daily routine, like what you do in the morning, in the evening, your work process, and maybe if you will fix them, so maybe you don't have burnout, you just have a lot of bad habits that like
Demotivate you.
yeah, like taking all your energy for
Yeah.
everything.
Nice things that I didn't think about it, and as we discussed with you, this is very good thing that can help you with burnout. Yeah, it's to track your day and have a sport and do some sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do sports that you like, because if you don't like your sport, if you go to gym and you don't like this gym, you don't like, I don't know, you don't like the showers in this gym, yep. So you wouldn't come back to it, and this will finish very, very fast. So find the sport that you like.
Yeah, if it's not main focus of your life, if you're not professional sportsman, for example, it is not main focus. So another things, another like good habits that you want to make, you just should keep them simple to be less effortful for your brain to keep them. Most of your effort of your brain to focus on your real work or education.
Nice, very nice. Okay, so we will finish for today, and thank you very much for the watching. I hope this video was very useful for you. Stay tuned, write a comment below this video, so we're waiting for more ideas and what do you think about this video. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and check social media links in the description below, so you will know about upcoming events here in Poland and can participate as a participant or maybe as a speaker.